Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are diving headfirst into one of the most grueling, most awe-inspiring sports on the entire planet, marathon swimming.
So, let me ask you something right off the bat. When you think of the ultimate test of human endurance, what pops into your head? Running a marathon, maybe? Climbing Mount Everest? Well, today we're going to make a really strong case for another contender.
Take a look at this. This is not your calm, predictable community pool, with the neat little black lines on the bottom to guide you. Nope. This is open water. It's chaotic, it's unpredictable, and it is the arena for this incredible sport. So let's get into what makes it just so demanding.
So what is it that really separates these athletes from your typical lap swimmer? Well, it's all about leaving the comfort of the pool behind and just embracing the wild.
At its very core, marathon swimming is about so much more than just distance. It's about the journey. We're talking about athletes swimming across massive, iconic geographical features. We're talking channels between countries, enormous lakes, and even entire coastlines.
So, how far is long distance anyway? Well, the official minimum distance is 10 kilometers. That's about 6.2 miles. Now, to put that into perspective for you, this is the distance they swim in the Olympic Games. It is just a brutal, non-stop effort.
But to really understand this sport, to get to its heart, we have to go back to where the legend really began, to a cold, choppy, unforgiving stretch of water that has captured the human imagination for well over a century.
Oh yeah, the English Channel. For swimmers, this is the Mount Everest. We're talking cold water, powerful tides, and some of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. It is the original, iconic test of pure will. Now check out this piece of history. In 1875, you've got Captain Matthew Webb, who took nearly a full day, almost 22 hours, to make that first crossing. Then you fast forward 51 years, a 19-year-old American named Gertrude Ederle comes along. Not only does she become the first woman to do it, but she absolutely demolishes the men's record by almost 2 hours, an absolute trailblazer.
Of course, once one mountain is conquered, we humans immediately start looking for the next, bigger range to climb, right? Well, for swimmers, that meant creating a brand new benchmark of greatness.
And that brings us to the triple crown of open water swimming. This isn't just one swim. Nope, it's a series of 3 legendary and incredibly different challenges that a swimmer has to complete to earn the title.
And the scale here is just immense. You've got the cold, historic English Channel. Then, over in California, you have the Catalina Channel, which is often a night swim through deep, dark Pacific waters. And then there's the 28.5-mile swim around Manhattan Island, where you're battling the powerful, shifting currents of 3 different rivers. I mean, each one of these is an absolute monster in its own right.
And this proves it's an attainable, though absolutely monumental goal. The queen of the channel, a woman named Alison Streeter, was the first person to get all 3 done, setting an incredible standard for everyone who followed.
Okay, but what if even the Triple Crown isn't enough? What's the absolute, undisputed pinnacle of this sport? Well, that, my friends, would be the Ocean 7.
This is basically the swimming equivalent of climbing the 7 summits in mountaineering. It's a global gauntlet of 7 of the most treacherous channel crossings you can imagine. You've got the frigid North Channel between Ireland and Scotland, famous for its massive swarms of jellyfish. You've got the Cook Strait in New Zealand, one of the most unpredictable stretches of water in the world, and the Molokai Channel in Hawaii, known for huge ocean swells. Each one of these swims is a world-class challenge all by itself.
Completing the Ocean 7 requires a completely different level of dedication. You have to be able to handle it all. Freezing temperatures, tropical heat, venomous jellyfish, unpredictable currents, and just extreme psychological stress over and over again all over the world.
And get this, it took until 2012 for someone to finally conquer all 7 of them. An Irishman named Steve Redmond cemented his place in history as the very first, proving that this seemingly impossible feat could actually be done.
So this brings us to the final and maybe the most important question of all. Why? I mean, what possesses someone to even take on these incredible challenges? Well, it's because this is so much more than just a physical race. Success isn't just about being a fast swimmer. It's about managing your own mind. It's a 16-hour battle with that little voice in your head that is just begging you to stop. It's about becoming one with nature while you're also battling against it.
For these athletes, it's a test of the human spirit against the raw, indifferent power of the planet, and it's a profound discovery of what lies on the other side of their own limits.
And that really makes you think, doesn't it? We all have our own seemingly impossible challenges, our own channels to cross. Now, it might not be 21 miles of freezing water, but that spirit of taking on the challenge, that's universal. So I'll leave you with this. What's yours?